How y'all doing? My name is S.O. Yakatabi. I'm Cheyenne Chickasaw from Oklahoma. And my dad was full-blood Cheyenne, my mom was full-blood Chickasaw. This is my teepee. But you're laughing when I finish the story. Alright. Teepee means lodge. The word means lodge in all the Western nations languages, like the Kiowas, Comanches, Cheyennes, and Sioux. Teepee means lodge, and it belonged to the woman. It didn't belong to the man. Man didn't have no ownership of that lodge. None.
That hasn't changed, has it?
No.
Yeah, it has. That's why I said this is my teepee. I knew she was going to come back on like it. But anyway, don't have one. But anyway, the lodge was the woman's, and the reason being is because when I would go out and shoot the buffalo, y'all would have to come out and skin it, scrape the hide, clean it, and you sewed it all together, and you put it all together, so it was yours. And here's the reality of it, the true story about it. If we were bickering, all you had to do is pick up the moccasins and set them outside, and that was done deal. No reconciliation in 6 weeks, no, oh baby, I love you.
I like they do now. And get back in the door. Okay. No bartering there.
Yeah, it's a true tribal story.
Okay.
Yeah, so they was held very strongly in the tribe. Chief.
So don't mess up.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, be quiet. I'm being nice. This is my teepee. But that's the true story about the teepee because it's the real deal. The reason of the Kansas, the extinction of buffalo in the late 1800s and early 1900s caused all the United tribes to go to the Kansas. It was easier to access, easier to go get at the trading posts, and also to get them off the wagons, you know what I'm saying? So that's really all it is. You probably question the big hole up there. That actually, when you build this fire, it circulates through there, but if it rains, take them 2 poles back there and close them, and you shut the rain off. The rain don't come in here at all. Yeah. And it's weatherproof. It's like that one young guy was said earlier. It's dynamically structured like the pyramid, so it'll hold strength, it'll hold formation. Yeah. But it all came out of the western states. The eastern tribes, as I explained to you earlier, the eastern tribes like the Chickasaws and the Creeks and Seminoles and Choctaws and all of them, the Pawnees, the Shawnees, all of these eastern tribes had little huts and hatches that they built. And there's a museum y'all have right here in the state of Tennessee, over in Memphis. It's the Choctaw Museum. That family over there that's cooking the fry bread, it's their Uncle Cuba Bell that's the curator for that museum over there. And you go behind it, you can actually see what the Native Americans lived back in here in 1700s and 1800s. Back here, they actually got formations back there. They got a canoe back there, the actual canoe. That was the last stronghold of the Chickasaw Nation. In 1835, 1837, that was the last stronghold for them right there. And that's what basically they moved back over here and they crossed them over to Tennessee and took them to Oklahoma. Yeah. And so that's a quick story about the teepee. Anybody got any questions? How fast can a woman put it up? Pretty quick if she knows what she's doing. Yeah, I believe both these ladies probably put it up by themselves. The bamboo makes it even more accessible today. If you use the white line, the white pine lodge poles over there, then that'd be a little bit heavier. But the access of these bamboos is a lot easier. They're not in the ground, they sit on top. Yeah, what's holding it down is all the little pegs that's all the way around it. Yeah, that's what's holding it down. There's a tripod that you start out with. It's a tripod like that. And it's tied together up there. So that's why the string's there. So once you set the tripod, you set your door like that. Okay? And then set your door and go around. Set that door and go around. And set that pole there and go around and keep coming. And each pole you pull, you got to go all the way around. This string is 50 feet long. Yeah. So it took a lot of buffalo hide to make 50 feet string. Yeah. So see, that's why it belongs to the woman. Yeah, and then that rule really still stands today. Really? Yeah, it does. It sure does. My grandmother, I believe her very much when she says, you need to stay out of that house.
Does some still live like
Some people still live.
No, no, this is just a basic symbol of what we used to live in. Yeah, the Pioneers Reservation, if you want to see the third world, my two brothers over here, both of them are off the Pine. And Clinton especially has come down here the last 10 months. And Buffalo's been here 16 years, down here. Huntsville, Alabama. His aunt lived down here. She moved from Pine down here. His real name is Latonka Zinkali Z. Yeah, which means in Sioux, little buffalo, yellowbird. Yeah.
What about the Blackfoot and the Cherokee?
The Cherokee is over here in North Carolina.
Oh.
Over here in North Carolina, also over here to Oklahoma and Telecross. You come in. Yeah, you come in and take a look around.
I got a question.
Yes. Come in.
My mother's people are part Cherokee. My mother's people are Cherokee. My father's side, Blackfoot.
Blackfeet.
Feetfoot. I don't know which one it is. I was at foot.
Correct, Blackfeet.
Blackfeet.
They're residents above Lame Deer, Montana.
Okay.
Right above that is from. Yeah.
Blackfeet is the correct way. Because it's Blackfoot. Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody's migrated all over the states, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everybody's a mutt.
All except
That's what except for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me and Buffalo and them. But Buffalo and them comes from a very strong family too.
Okay.
Their dad started AIM back in 1969. He started the American Indian movement. They're very political, them boys over there.
Really? Your brothers?
Yeah, they're very, very strict. They're very, very political. There were 7 kids. Their mom passed away when it was, the oldest was, I think, like 11 or 12. Yeah. And of course, their dad raised them. Bob Yellowbird. Yeah. But yeah, they're very politically incorrect, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my story about the teepees for y'all. I can tell you a little bit more. My mother was she's very well honored, very well respected. Now she's very distinguished. Now she's famous. My mother, handprint, picture, all of this hangs at the Smithsonian Institute for Native Americans, right across the street from Washington. She always told us, "I'll be watching out for you, boys." She is today. So, but anyway, that's where her picture stuff hangs. She only had 2nd grade education. She was born April 26, 1919. She went to Bloomfield Academy in Ardmore, Oklahoma, which was an academy for soldiers at one time. But they turned it into a Native American school for girls. And so Grandma took her there in 1926, and she ended up. This is the stories that she told me, and they're true stories, and I've heard it from her friends who are still surviving today. They used to take bull needles, a plant, and for them to break that Native American tongue, they used to stick it down their dress and beat them with it.
Really?
Beat them bad. Yeah, because Mama had scars right here where they put them on there. She had like a big old rash mark there forever. So that bull needle's got poison in it. So she paid a heavy price to live throughout the 20s and 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. And she, like I said, she only had 2nd grade education. She was challenged. I still say was challenged by the water department because she kind of lived by herself off and on. And so the water department came up to her one day in 1991 and said, "You owe us $227." She said, "Say what?" She said, "You owe us $227." So she said, "I went to get my son." So I took her up her next day. We took 2 drawers, 3 actually, 3rd drawer. She had envelopes in there where she'd been writing down every meter reading every month since Grandma's been gone since 1980. And they gave her a $177 check the next day. She was more accurate than the computer. The lady said, "What grade education?" I said, 2nd. She said, "That's an intelligent woman." I said, "Yeah, I know."
You got a lot of conversation.
Yeah. She used to walk to work 4 miles, 5 days a week. Yeah, very strong woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the paintings mean that you have outside?
They're symbols of different the turtle. I'll have to get up here in a minute and let you. I can go get the painter and let him paint it too. Okay. If you'll wait real second.